The year is now. The quietest revolution in human history is unfolding, not with gunfire or banners, but with algorithms. Throughout history, every leap in technology has minted a new class of winners and quietly erased the old. The steam engine birthed industrial tycoons, electricity powered empires, the internet crowned digital kings, and now, artificial intelligence, our most powerful invention yet, is redrawing the entire map of wealth. This time, the speed is exponential. The boundaries between creation and automation blur by the day, so the question is no longer if AI will create millionaires. It's who and how many and at whose expense. Welcome to NextSpectrum AI. This is how AI will create and destroy the next generation of millionaires. For centuries, wealth followed production. Whoever controlled the means of making things controlled the future. Factories, oil, data, each era had its currency of power. Today, that currency is intelligence itself. AI has become the new engine of productivity, compressing what once took months into minutes. A single person, armed with the right tools, can now outperform entire teams, entire companies, entire industries. But this shift isn't just about speed, it's about leverage. In the old economy, leverage meant capital, machines, labor, distribution. In the AI economy, leverage means models, data, and code. An entrepreneur with no factory, no staff, no office can now orchestrate a business through prompts, automation, and synthetic labor. And in that shift, the traditional gatekeepers of wealth are losing control. We're witnessing the birth of intelligence capitalism, where the new assets aren't physical, but cognitive. And the people who learn how to command these systems become the new elite. This is not just a technological shift, it's a redefinition of who gets to create value at all. And that redefinition is already taking shape in the people and ideas transforming opportunity itself. Across the world, a new generation is quietly cashing in. They're not CEOs of old corporations. They're builders, creators, hustlers, people who understand how to make AI work for them. Take the solo developer using GPT-based tools to build entire SaaS businesses in weeks. Or the digital artist who went from struggling freelancer to AI art entrepreneur, selling collections, licensing styles, building visual empires from code. In the creator economy, one viral idea amplified by AI can turn into a seven-figure brand overnight. Product design, marketing, customer support, all handled by models that never sleep. Every frontier has its gold rush, and AI is the new one. Because AI collapses the distance between an idea and its execution. Prompt engineers, AI consultants, startup founders using generative models to scale content, code, and communication. Their success isn't built on wealth inherited, it's built on leverage earned. Because when intelligence becomes a tool anyone can wield, the line between an employee and an empire builder becomes very, very thin. A college student in Nairobi can compete with a startup in Silicon Valley. A single mom in Manila can automate her side business into a global service. The gates are down, the field is open, but only for those who move fast, who experiment, who adapt. Yet with every wave of opportunity comes a wave of displacement. The real millionaires of this new age won't be those who own the AI. They'll be the ones who understand how to dance with it. But where there is creation, there is destruction. Entire professions built over decades are now evaporating in months. Copywriters, coders, analysts, designers, even lawyers and traders, seeing parts of their work consumed by automation. And this isn't science fiction anymore, it's math. AI doesn't need benefits, sleep, or motivation. It scales infinitely and learns continuously. The famous line goes, "It's not AI replacing humans. It's humans using AI replacing humans who don't." That truth is now reshaping the middle class. Companies that once needed hundreds of employees can now run lean, fast, and global, with AI co-pilots replacing repetitive work. Consultants and managers, roles once protected by expertise, are being challenged by systems that learn faster than any human possibly could. And that's only the beginning. The deeper disruption is happening quietly in how value itself is defined. Legacy wealth, built on ownership of labor, land, or linear production, is being quietly dismantled by exponential intelligence. A lawyer's knowledge can now be replicated by a language model. A designer's creativity, synthesized by a generative engine. A CEO's decision-making, augmented by data that predicts more accurately than intuition ever could. AI isn't cruel, it's simply efficient. And in that efficiency, it exposes a hard truth. Wealth no longer rewards effort, it rewards adaptation. Those who cling to old systems will watch them vanish. Those who learn to rebuild within the new ones will thrive. So what does the next era look like? Imagine an economy where intelligence, not labor, becomes the dominant form of capital, where every individual can multiply their creative output through synthetic cognition, where productivity is measured not by time spent, but by ideas executed. This is the foundation of intelligence capitalism. In this system, data is fuel, algorithms are workers, and the most valuable skill is learning how to orchestrate minds that aren't human. AI doesn't just replace jobs, it creates new markets entirely. Entire industries will emerge around AI safety, model alignment, synthetic media, personal agents, and cognitive infrastructure. A single breakthrough in prompt engineering or an open-source model fine-tuned for niche use can create fortunes overnight. The opportunity curve has never been flatter or steeper. But this new order also raises deep questions, because every breakthrough brings a mirror, forcing us to ask what truly matters. What happens when intelligence itself becomes a commodity? When everyone has access to near limitless mental power? What then determines success? Maybe it's taste, maybe it's vision, maybe it's still humanity. Because in a world where machines can do almost everything, what remains rare is meaning. The future won't belong to the ones who fight AI. It will belong to the ones who fuse with it, those who learn faster than the pace of automation, those who see intelligence not as a threat, but as a multiplier. We are living through a moment that historians will study for centuries, the moment when human intelligence met its mirror and merged. For some, this will be the age of collapse, of lost jobs, shrinking industries, fading certainty. For others, it will be the greatest wealth creation event in history. The difference will come down to a single choice: to resist the shift or to ride it. History never rewards hesitation. It rewards those who learn in real time. In every revolution, there are those who adapt and those who are adapted around. So learn the tools, build with them, think bigger, because the next wave of millionaires won't come from privilege. They'll come from curiosity. And as always, stay ahead of the spectrum.